What is up, guys? Terminator Gamebro here, and today I'm going to be talking about creepypastas. Now, as a kid, I loved creepypastas. I don't know about you guys, but I quite enjoyed reading stuff that would scare the crap out of me and made me think a little bit. And actually, I didn't really improve my knowledge of things. It just made me think a little bit more and kind of scared me. And I don't know why I enjoyed scaring myself, but I did. Now, creepypastas have been going downhill, and as much as I don't like to say it, some of the new ones are pretty crappy. And today, I'm going to be showing you guys the top 10 creepypastas that are original. Number 1. The Slenderman. Now, this story originated from a forum on just a forum where people talked, and the creator, the forum. Okay. So the forum was basically where was a forum where people were going to be talking about some of the scariest things that they could think about, and they had to make somebody else scared, and they had to create a photo of it. And this one guy created a photo of this guy named Slenderman. The photos were a mixture of creepy pictures of this man in a black suit, wearing a tie, looking just like a man who wears a suit, and that's about it. He's just a man in a suit. But the story got driven way farther after these images were released from the creator of the story. As the story progressed, the Slenderman story changed, making him to have tentacles and tendrils and proxies who worked for him. And that changed the Slenderman history, which spawned many games and theories. Number 2. Jeff the Killer. Now, this is also a story which originated from a picture, actually. This story generated from a picture, which was this one, as you guys see on screen. This picture is truly and utterly horrifying. It's really disturbing, and as a kid, it generally freaked me out. Now, this story of Jeff the Killer was based around a kid who was bullied. Then he got bleached by an accident during the bullying, and his face was bleached, and everything. And after he got his face fixed and stuff, his face was like completely white, his hair was blackened, and he got to go home eventually. What happened whenever he got home was he cut off his eyelids, cut into his mouth, so he always smiled, and he could never blink. Now, then he killed his parents, by the way. So that's basically the origin. People said the story was real, but the guy who created the picture actually admitted it was fake. And so yeah, that it's also creepypasta. Most creepypastas are fake, just to keep that in mind. Number 3. Eyeless Jack. Eyeless Jack is a creepypasta about a guy who steals your kidneys at night. He got his eyes stolen, and to repay his debt, he stole the kidneys of the man who stole his eyes. And he's a demon, apparently, and he will knock you out in your sleep. Yes, knock you out in your sleep. He will take your kidneys, then put you in a bath full of ice, so you don't immediately die from the kidneys. And that's basically it. He's just a demon who takes your kidneys because he feels like it. That's Eyeless Jack. This one didn't scare me as much as a kid, but it did paranoid me at night. Number 4. Smile Dog. Smile Dog was one that also really freaked me out. As a kid, I was easily scared by horrifying and ugly pictures. I don't know if that's with most kids, but it did freak me out a lot. Now, Smile Dog, the story behind him is a old lady, got sent a picture through floppy disk. Now this is supposed to be like way back. Was sent a floppy disk with a JPEG on it. She opened the JPEG and it was an image of this dog. Now she was tortured by the dog and stuff, and her husband was in the army and he killed himself, and they said it was because of the trauma that happened in the army. But really, in the story, it's supposed to be the dog, and the dog haunts her dreams, and every night this image gets more terrifying as the face peels off and the blood and gore and mucus just continues to rapidly spread. And every night, and then by the end, you'll just see him, and like right before you die, he kills you, makes you go insane. He'll show you like millions and millions and millions of pictures of himself in one night. And that's basically it. Oh yeah, and if you don't send the picture to somebody else, then the images will keep getting worse and worse. So, that's Smile Dog. Number 5. Squidward Suicide. Now, this creepypasta was about Squidward from the popular kids' TV show SpongeBob, which arguably has some not so childish or childlike content. But Squidward in this episode of SpongeBob kills himself because SpongeBob takes things to the extreme and messes with Squidward's mind so bad that he kills himself. Number 6. Suicide Mouse. Suicide Mouse was about the popular toddler TV show Mickey Mouse. And this one was very popular way back in the day, but they said, a Disney worker said, this is just a story, that he found a cassette, and the cassette had a video on it, which was Mickey Mouse walking through the street with the picture of the same buildings looping over and over and over again, and Mickey Mouse seemed to start speeding up, and then an image flashes, and his eyes' sockets are gone, his mouth is bleeding, and that's it. That's Suicide Mouse. This one generally didn't freak me out. It made me want to learn more and see if the story was real and look into it, and of course, the information I found was that it is fake, and somebody who created the video, because there is a video, actually just put it together himself, which was actually kind of cool to think about. So, yeah. Number 7. Herobrine. The original Minecraft creepypasta. Herobrine is to be believed Notch's dead brother, but those rumors have been proved to be a lie, as Notch does not have a brother. Herobrine originated from a picture sent to Notch by some guy, but it turned out later that it wasn't real. And ever since then, they made a joke that Herobrine has been officially removed from the game. Yeah, so he's not really real. It's just a joke, guys. But in the story, all he does is stalk you, and then he'll just stalk you. That's it. There's no real threat. But of course, that's not real. But as a kid, when I played Minecraft, this scared the crap out of me. Now, it made me not want to mine alone or anything like that. Number 8. Cupcakes. A creepypasta about My Little Pony. Now, I heard this creepypasta as a kid. I heard somebody talk about it and say it was really weird, and they had an animation for it. And all happened was, this pony, I forgot her name, I don't remember from the video, but she gives this other pony a cupcake with poisoning in it, knocks her out, takes her to her basement, then chains her up, cuts off all of her limbs, cuts all her organs, and then she keeps her alive while she does it, which is like really brutal. And then the video ends because the cupcake was made from her. Number 9. As a kid, Candle Cove really hit the spot. It had a video which was really, really creepy, and the origin is also creepy. It's about a news state or a station on TV that was a local station which aired kid TV shows, and one of the shows was called Cove. Now, in the video, episodes got a lot more weirder and weirder, and then in the final one that the guy could remember, all the puppets were screaming, and all the children were screaming as loud as they could. Now, this was proved to be fake, as the scream effects of the video were found on a website where called like Chaotic Screams, psychoscreams.com or something like that, where it has a whole bunch of different lists of different types of screams for different movies. And he put the screams in the video that he made, and that was it. That's basically all it is a fake thing. People say that they actually have seen this, but it's actually not true. It's from a different TV show that sounds like Cove, and I forgot what it's called, but yeah. Number 10. The Rake. This creepypasta scared the crap out of me as a kid. Because I believe in aliens, because the universe is so vast and wide. I know people say, oh, aliens aren't real. Well, there's got to be some other planet out there with actual living and existing life forms. There's no way that it's impossible. Now, The Rake is a creepypasta about an alien or some type of creature that lives here on Earth, which stalks you, and if you don't give it something as a sacrifice, it'll stalk you and then lead you to a cave by making you, antagonizing you, and then it'll lead you to a cave, and it'll kill you in the cave and eat you. So if you don't sacrifice something for it, it'll do that. And it led me to believe as a kid that it was real, later I believe it's fake, but now I'm not for sure, because it is a creepypasta. I believe it's fake, kind of, but the fact that it was on the news, I don't know anymore. I just follow the story of the Rake, and that's yeah, the Rake is weird. I hope all of you enjoyed, and as always, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more info. And in the comments, tell me what your favorite creepypasta as a kid was, or what your favorite creepypasta now is, and maybe I'll include it in another top 10 or top 5 video that if you guys like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.